So if you don't know, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial is going on. I'm sorry that I'm not like super energetic about this. I was getting ready to tell a story that has nothing to do with this segment, but it just took me by surprise when I saw it, and like I'm bothered by the thing I'm seeing. So my brain is like, focus on this real quick. So you gotta like, you know, when you be having energy to say something and then something else come up and be like, damn, bro, I was just getting ready to like that type of shit. Like it was that to me. So like I gotta put on a different hat for this. I wasn't planning to do this segment or a segment on this. Apparently the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial is a little edgy. Little edgy. So I need to know what the fuck is going on.
Held it open with a bias towards denial. Why would you think that made it okay for you without any advance notice to bring this matter before the jury? I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that. And it gives, well, I'll leave it at that. So I don't know what you're up to.
May I respond?
Yes.
We filed another acts motion on this exact issue because, in my mind, and I argued this, it is identical to what was going on the night of August 25th, in the sense that the defendant was using
answer that question.
Exact same weapon. He was using it in a manner to try and protect property.
No, he wasn't.
Your Honor, with all due respect,
I'm not going to rehash the motion. That's absolutely untrue. No. Your argument's of record. My comments are of record, and why I ruled as I did is of record. There's nothing that I heard in this trial to suggest anything's changed. Even if you're correct in your assumption that you know more than I did at the time, you should have come to the court and say, I want to go into this. Why you would think that you could go into it without any advance notice to the court, I don't understand that. And as the defense is pointing out, you're an experienced trial lawyer, and this should not have been gone into.
Your Honor, there have been things in this case, testimony in this case, that I believe opens the door.
What the fuck? Judge precluded him from bringing this topic. Case could be admitted. He tested his luck because he knows he's losing the case. How can you... Oh my God, yo. Okay. Here's a summary. Oh shit. All right. These are the segments that I wanted to do for so fucking long. I'm sorry that we sat through just watching that for me to get my thoughts together. I want y'all to fuck with me on this one. I think that judge is replaying in his head the events of the George Floyd case. He's replaying the events of how the country was divided based on that, and knows that he would look like a right-wing hero if he gets Kyle Rittenhouse acquitted. Oh shit. Because you can tell he don't want to be on the side that makes him look like the leftist, that makes him look like the liberal mob caved me in. Like he want that fame because he saw what the lawyers, Alan Dershowitz and the guys, they was doing up in the fucking Senate when they was testifying. They want that. Oh man. Now, okay. So when we go into theory land, when we go into like political assumptions, you have to do this with a grain of salt because everybody will say, well, you could just say anything about anybody's motives and it could be correct. But follow me here, based on what you just heard. He is weakening the prosecution's argument while also allowing the defense or the guy on trial to say the thing. Why? Now, I'm not a lawyer, so obviously there's subtext to this that even in the video you heard, like, I probably don't know everything about the motives of how you can bend the law to say a certain thing. I'm not an expert at that, but read the language. This is okay. Let's go back to the OJ trial. Before I was born? No. Let me check. Give me a second. No, I was alive. I was like really young, super young, still a toddler. OJ case. Remember the Family Guy joke? Maybe we should get new roommates. Maybe we should. Like, what if we're witnessing that again? Because we kept witnessing it throughout most of the trials in 2020 for anything that happened. Most of the trials in 2021, high profile social justice cases, things that are landmarks for being able to say, hey, that happened over there and they got arrested for it. Can that happen over here? What if he's like, yo, I don't want a week. What if that guy bought out? Like that now. And it's like we talk about corruption as being a staple point in our systems, and how we work around the corruption is to put people into a position. Bro, you missed it. It was a I'll play it again. It was the Michael Jackson shit, but then we found the Dirty Diana one and it went even harder. Anyway, if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream and you're watching this on YouTube or even on Twitch, like, you missed it. It was fire. I'ma just lurk. That's fine. It's okay. I appreciate you. Hey, we appreciate you being here. I always thought that when you tackle corruption inside of a system, you replace the corrupted individuals with good individuals, and then you hope that the influence doesn't allow the rest of the corrupted individuals to thrive. Do we analyze like who's a part of the alt-right? Like, have we looked into this judge's background? You do this with black people all the time. Like, yo, yo. Oh my God, it feels like I gotta stay on topic because I'm gonna just end up at like segregation. But like, you could scrutinize every fucking case and you could be like, why is it that we're so quick to justify the murder of a black teen or a black person? We're gonna go with black teens for this example, but like, we do no due diligence on like the backgrounds of people who have like this judge. Like, let's go, like pull up everything. I want to know what he ate in third grade for breakfast or in September, bro. Like, where is that? Can we look up the history of how this judge has decided cases? Who picked him? What's his bank accounts like? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we accepting this for? Like, oh, and it bothered me because I know I'm just theorizing and this shit is a conspiracy. And I'm like, but it's like, he not hiding it. These people don't move in silence. There's no silent majority. Y'all loud as fuck. And you have to be loud as fuck because there's no clever way to get to that destination. You have to kind of be brash with it and see how many people just say, oh, fuck it, I kind of like that. Like, raw shit. There's a reason why them fucking websites in 2005, 6, 7, gore shits was popular. Cause like, it immediately said, if that's what you're into, if you like seeing creepy, like gory, bloody videos, this is the place for you. You don't have to slot yourself in and defend it against other people. It'll just naturally, like every fan base, they naturally shave off. Sometimes they mix together. Everybody's a fan of music, but not everybody's a fan of the same music. I'm making a very general comparison to explain to you pretty much that I feel like this is a very bad sign for the future of cases of individuals from the alt-right and or right movements being able to capitalize on the justice system and the effects that the social... Yo, I'm rapping right now. These is bars I'm spitting. I'm rapping right now. Hold on. Bars. Bars is what y'all came for. I'm gonna give y'all some buzz. For the effect of what we don't know about people's histories We do not have a, oh God, they're muddying the water. That's what the discourse is. That's, the GOP is one of the smartest, like, brands of dissonance I've ever come to know in my entire existence on Earth. That's the best thing that's the best plan I've ever heard in my entire life. That, you win. Congratulations. The discourse is, now I'm with you and saying I can't trust the justice system. I can't trust the government. You think it would be that easy? You think this would make sense? You would think after George Floyd, we would just have an open and shut like, bro murdered people. How is he getting it? I watched the shit on live, bro. Like, they have this clever way of making you distrust the process that you have to trust to get justice. That's a bar. Put that shit on a shirt. Yo, Lux, call me, bro. Yo, Sue Surf, where you at? Bro, I got bar. Like, oh my God. Highlight that. Clip that shit. That was perfect. That was perfect. They make you distrust the same system that you gotta trust in order to get justice. Oh my God. That's this plan. To get him acquitted so he becomes a hero and more people are like, well, if Antifa is causing riots, we could just go and shoot. Let's say if Kyle was white and killed him. He did. He did. He fucking did. Like, the situation is y'all's territory. The situation is y'all's territory. Y'all put people in jail for this. Yo, the Shawshank Redemption. Why do y'all have movies about this shit if you don't follow it? How is it? I didn't even want to do this. I wanted to tell y'all about my story, about my trip. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm telling it, and maybe it'll be on YouTube as well. Why the fuck is my camera not focusing? Thank you. Probably because of this is some shit. Or maybe it's the smoke. I don't know. Anyway. Y'all know me, I never stream during the day, so seeing light outside is fucking bugging, right? Like, that shit crazy. Anyway, yo, like, what the fuck are we supposed to assume? This was supposed to be like a fucking 5-minute react. What are we supposed to assume about the powers that be if the justice system, the idea of the punishment for disobeying the social code can be corrupted to a point that it can only be used to weaponize one side no matter who wins? Everybody was paying attention to Mitch McConnell. The Senate, the House, you was forgetting he was putting judges in lower courts. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Get this guy in. Get this guy in. I don't know who he is. You say he's a good guy. He's good. Like, the ability to crush a fucking movement, a people, the ability to break an entire social code and you just never know if it's actually intact. Now, to extrapolate and end this segment, I understand that that's a big jump. That is a sliding scale argument. It is not a good argument. This is a theory. I am hypothesizing a reason why a judge would come out of their face like that. This is not a fact. This is not even an opinion. This is a thought. A thought that I feel like maybe more people should think about, because that could be a problem down the road or it could be a problem here. Weaponizing this case for a historic win for the alt-right to counteract the win of the George Floyd case. Not impossible, been done before, not implausible. So that's where I'm coming from with that. Anyway, I gave y'all bars. Y'all like bars. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm live on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Now you're speaking my language.
Now you're speaking my language.
And I'll see you.